What's with some pretty incredible news for those of you that have been waiting for more stimulus. The passage of the reconciliation bill that just took place, it was not the end. We're hearing it was just the beginning. Wait till you see some of the headlines coming out, you guys. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, first off, take a look at this tweet that came out at the passage of this bill. Big Votorama energy with Senator Bernie Sanders on the steps of the Senate as they entered their 13th hour of negotiations. And you guys, that's because he is very displeased with this bill, saying that there needs to be more for the American people. And we're hearing vocalized across the board Democrats saying there needs to be more. Now, I just shared with you in my last video, if you missed it, check it out, that we're actually hearing from Republicans. Democrats, their plan, it's working. They're going to stay in control. And can you imagine President Joe Biden announcing in just a few months here a new fourth federal level stimulus check, reallocating, repurposing existing funds and sending it out to the American people? Can you imagine the amount of approval that would shoot him up to, and how Democrats would stand in the midterm elections? And we're hearing it's absolutely working. Their plan is working. That even though people are saying that you've strung us along all this time, they feel neglected, they feel bitter and upset and forgotten and lied to, we're hearing all it's going to take is announcements of new stimulus right before these midterm elections, and with a flip of a switch, Democrats are going to gain control once again. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. But we're hearing they're playing the strategy to a T, and it is working just like they want, you guys. Now take a look at this. Let's talk about Social Security. One of the promises that is currently on the table that has been proposed. This just recently coming out, you guys, yesterday. Social Security benefits, they could be increasing at a decades high rate in 2023 due to this record high inflation. But that is not all. Take a look at this, you guys. Senator Bernie Sanders leading the charge with Senator Elizabeth Warren proposing a bill to extend Social Security solvency for another 75 years and increasing the benefits by $2,400 a year, aka $200 additional to those on fixed incomes per month. Now, let me know if they did that, would that kind of change your mind? Sending you some money, keep them in power. Here's another one coming out, you guys. This just 2 days ago. So this is all coming back, as we've heard. Everything that we have heard is unfolding exactly like we've been told. You guys, take a look at this. Child tax credits, $3,600. Could it return? Here's what Bernie Sanders is proposing. Yes, proposals and bills back on the table. And this one we're hearing actually has bipartisan support. Democrats and several Republicans coming out saying we need those advanced child tax credits, those monthly payments implemented once again. So keep an eye out on child tax credits, you guys. But take a look at this. As Democrats congratulate each other on the climate bill, Bernie Sanders still not happy. And we've heard him, I've shared with you in previous videos, saying people need help. We have not kept our promises on stimulus checks, child tax credits, Social Security increases, all of these provisions. And you can't expect people to vote to keep you in power if you don't do what you're going to say. You can't string the people along. Literally, what he told President Joe Biden about fourth federal level $2,000 stimulus checks. And you guys, all these provisions, they're coming back right now. And as I mentioned to you several times here on the channel, we have heard, and now we're seeing, it's true. The reconciliation bill, it was not the end of stimulus. The passage of that bill was just the beginning, unlocking what's coming for more provisions right before these midterm elections. And historically, it should be no surprise, because it's always around elections when we see those in power start to get active because they want to stay in power. And we will see you guys. Now, I'm going to be diving into this article, get you caught up on the latest. And as I mentioned, if you missed that last video, check it out. As they're bringing all these bills back, all these provisions, things are going to start ramping up here in the next 90 days. And also, you guys, on a federal level, I've been letting you know about stimulus checks and what has been approved. And also, you guys, if you missed my last video, you're going to want to check it out from this morning, as we had a confession from the Republican leader in the Senate. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell came out and confessed it looks like Democrats are going to win. He knows the plan is to provide more provisions and executive actions right before these elections. And from what they have achieved already with the reconciliation bill, even the leader of the Republicans in the Senate is saying it looks like Democrats are going to do more stimulus. It looks like they are going to win. Wow, shocking news coming out today, you guys. So if you missed that video, check it out right after this one. But you guys, I'm going to keep you up to date on all of this. And in regards to stimulus checks, as you guys know, there is not just the federal level stimulus checks. People think there was only the first, second, and third. They're waiting for that fourth $2,000 check. There are literally tons of stimulus checks across the nation for states, cities, counties coming out all the time. And I've got the jump on ones that have not even yet been announced. There's no news reports on them. I'm getting them from town hall city meeting notes, you guys. In Wisconsin, there are several, as I mentioned. I'm compiling them all all into one list so you have access to all of them. You can know ahead of the game before they're released. You can be able to apply, see if you're eligible, because in many cases you have to apply. You have to be eligible. You got to know about it, and they're only available for a limited amount of time. And if you miss the window of opportunity, you miss out on the money. And we're hearing that it's going back to the federal government, and then they're reallocating it for who knows what, figuring out ways to get their hands on the money that was meant for people. That's right. Now, I cover this in detail in some other videos, some of the things that we've been seeing, and it's very sad. People need help. I want to make sure that you're able to access this. So get on the wait list if you haven't already. Hoping to release this here on the 22nd in 3 days. I'm going to make a major push this weekend, you guys. I'll let you know if I'm not going to be able to have it done. It's more technical website stuff I'm working on. I don't have a lot of knowledge about, so please bear with me. But I'm pushing. I've got over 100 different stimulus check programs now to give you access to. And even if it's not something that you're eligible for, or there's not ones available, at least you know. And I'm going to keep this updated monthly so that way you have access to it, because people need help. They need to know about this. So please spread the word. If you haven't already, add your email, www.reliefroadmap.com. Let your friends know, let your family know. Let's not let these politicians get their hands on this money for the people, you guys. So keep an eye out for that. Now, in addition to that, you guys, let's dive into this article about more federal level provisions for everybody in the nation that could be distributed out here in the next 90 days before these midterm elections. Now, before we get to it, though, do me a quick favor. If you appreciate this content here on the YouTube channel, and you appreciate the Relief Roadmap and all the effort, the time, the money, the stuff that we have put into this, if you could do me a quick favor, it's simple. Just very quickly, smash the like button for me. That simple gesture helps me out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. I'll keep you up to speed on everything going on with Congress, the headlines, the news, the stimulus, what's unfolding, the economy. All you got to do is very quickly hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything going on. I cite all the sources in the description so you can read the articles for yourself. I put them on the screen. I read right from them so you know it's the latest. And if you got any specific questions for me, join me on Instagram. Hop onto Instagram. I respond to all my DMs. Takes me a while sometimes because I get a lot of them. But you guys, if you got any questions, you need any help, I'll respond. If you're shooting me silly stuff, I probably won't because I get so many of them. But you guys, I've got videos on there to help you invest in Bitcoin, real estate, stocks. I've got videos on there of advice that I've received from multimillionaires that have helped me create financial freedom for myself and my family over the years. Check out those videos. I hope they're a blessing to you. I know any little bit of information that we can get right now, it's a huge help. So I pray that that is a blessing. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into this article on the latest with Bernie Sanders making a push to get things done. So, link in the description below to this article that came out just today, 43 minutes ago from the time of this recording, that says as Democrats congratulate each other on climate bill, Bernie Sanders, he was still not happy. Now, the article says that as Senate Democrats, they creeped closer to passing that historic bill that addressed urgent issues, including climate change. Earlier this month, Senator Bernie Sanders was captured in a photo looking exhausted and disappointed on the Capitol steps. By the time the photo was taken, the senator told the Globe that he hadn't slept in a very long time and had been wearing a mask for more than 10 hours in a row for the lengthy amendment process and was just glad to get some fresh air. But now, a few days after President Biden had signed the Inflation Reduction Act into law, and as Democrats continue to be thrilled about their accomplishments, Sanders still expresses regret about what he calls the modest bill that does not even come close to what he had wanted. And you guys, we're hearing him, Pramila Jayapal, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer saying they're not going to rest until they get more provisions done before these elections. And we've heard there is a laundry list of executive actions they're going to be looking to the president to pass here very soon. We're hearing this could start in the next couple of days, you guys. If you missed my video on that, check it out. Now, take a look at this. Given the fact that the reconciliation bill is one of the very few opportunities that we have in the Senate to pass significant legislation with only 50 votes, not 60, it certainly does not go anywhere near as far as it should in addressing the many crises facing working families, Bernie Sanders said on Thursday. It's not unusual that Sanders, who has long pushed Democrats to do more in strident tones, is not echoing the party's largest messaging by calling it a win. But Sanders is sitting out this round of claps, and instead he's heading back towards midterm elections this November. And we had heard Senator Joe Manchin vocalize Everything that you see happening in Congress right now, watch all the legislation, all the proposals. It's all focused around midterm elections. Now, I know that makes a lot of people sad because it should be focused on the people and helping them out. But he was open and honest about it, saying, listen, it's all about midterm elections. And that is why it's very likely we're going to be seeing more provisions here very soon, which historically tends to punish the president's party and which Democrats fear could lose them their slim control in Congress. Now, in a rare moment of momentum for Democrats, holding no illusions that the work is done, the Democrat Socialist is holding a couple of events against corporate greed, including a rally in Boston on Sunday, and describes Republicans as totally obstructing legislation that is helping working people. So you guys, we're hearing, like I said, that their plan is working. Democrats, they're bringing legislation back, proposals, executive actions, and we're going to be seeing. But you see here, Bernie Sanders is not resting, and other progressives, they're not stopping. They're saying now is the time. We're going to get things done. We're going to get them passed, and we're going to win in these midterm elections. Man, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys. I know a lot of people were excited about this red wave we've been hearing as Biden's approval rating has been tanking. Democrats winning the elections has been declining as well, the chances of them winning. And we're hearing they're making a comeback, a big time comeback. And we've heard it's been their strategy this entire time to simply hold out and wait till the elections and then pass everything all at once. And then suddenly we'll see child tax credits, Social Security increases, wiping out student loan debt. And we're even hearing calls for fourth federal level stimulus checks, you guys. Now, we will see. I will keep you up to date every step of the way, regardless of what unfolds. If there is or is not, you know, I will report to you the latest so you know what's going on. And with that being said, you guys, as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash the like button for me. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. If you got any specific questions for me, all you got to do is very quickly hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Again, if you haven't added your email already, do so at www.reliefroadmap.com. Put it in there. You'll be added to the wait list to get access to every single stimulus check in the nation. I have over 100 different programs now. And this weekend, I'm going to be working on the website. Have that ready for you guys here very soon to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you and the family have a blessed weekend. I'm going to be having some friends and family in from out of town this weekend, so not sure if I'm going to have some updates for you. If I have any major updates, I will try to sneak away, get something ready for you guys. But I hope you have a blessed one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless.